I believe they beat Stuttgart. They beat Lille. They beat Dortmund. They beat Milan. I'll get back to Liverpool. I think they beat Atalanta, although that's tricky because that's away. They beat Salzburg. And they beat Cleavage. So we could say, 3, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22. 22. If we look at that Liverpool one as a draw, and I think, so I give them 7 W's and 1 draw. So City, I think they beat Inter. Close game, but 2-1. They baptized Bratislava. They beat Sparta Prague. They beat Sporting Lisbon. They beat Feyenoord. I'll get back to Juve and PSG. They beat Club Brugge. If we say 3, 6, if we say 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 20, if we say those 2 are draws, the Juve game and the PSG game, those 2 are draws, they could easily beat them. Barcelona. They beat Monaco. They beat Pause. I'll get back to that. They beat Red Star Belgrade. They beat Cleavage. I'll get back to that. They beat Benfica. They beat Atalanta. So if we say 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, I mean, we're looking at 21 or 22. Do they lose to Bayern? I don't know. The Bayern one it's hard to call. It's hard to call because it is still Bayern Munich. Bayern. They beat Dynamo. I'll get back to that. They beat Benfica. I'll get back to that. They beat Shakhtar. They beat Feyenoord. They beat Bratislava. You see, again, as well, the Bayern one, I'm just going to leave that as a draw. Bayern PSG. I could probably leave that as a draw as well. 18, so 20 points. 20 points. 6 wins, 2 draws. 20 points. Which is good. Liverpool. They beat Milan. They beat Bologna. I say they beat Leipzig. Let me get back to that. They beat Girona. They beat Lille. They beat Eindhoven. So if we say 22 or 21. 22 if it's a draw against Real Madrid. 21 if it's an L. But I think 21 or 22. But I think Arsenal. Let me get back to those first 2. They beat Shakhtar. They lose to Inter. They beat Sporting. They beat Monaco. They beat Dynamo. They beat Girona. 6 wins, that's 18. PSG, that's 19 points. And we say that Inter one is a draw. I think, so 19 points. They lose to Inter, that's away from home. Oh, no, this is Inter. So they lose to City. They beat Red Star. They beat Pause. They beat Arsenal. They beat Leipzig. I think they beat Leverkusen. They beat Sparta Prague. Bro, I think we're looking at 21 points. Pretty good fixtures. And now we're looking at PSG. They beat Girona. I think they drew against Arsenal. They beat PSV. They beat Atleti. They draw with Bayern. They beat Salzburg. They draw with City. I remember saying that, and they beat Stuttgart. So it is hard. Like people said, it is hard, but when you really break it down, so what am I giving them? So I'm giving them, they could get 17, 18 points. 17, 18 points. To watch the rest of this vid, think about becoming a Tier 1 Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click the join button below the video, here. If you're a mobile phone merchant, just click the join button under the video here. Choose that Tier 1 status and join the Content Crack Addicts family. Peace!